Hey y'all, what is up? We are back. How's everybody doing?
React and Draw has returned, and apparently so is Superman.
Now,
It's a
actually,
new
today
trailer.
we're here to talk about Kraven the Hunter. Actually, no.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Yes.
this was clickbait, y'all. No, oh man,
Man, that movie's taking a beat.
hard. Like it's just
Has the hunter become the hunted? Oh,
oh
no. Stop. Bad. Terrible. Don't
man.
log off. Stay on. Stay on.
Stay on and give us a like, y'all. We can't. I can't walk into the movie theater and watch it though. Like I can't.
It's pretty embarrassing that they're going to try and do Kraven the Hunter.
Hmm.
It's like they're doing Kraven the Hunter with and I don't know when I saw the trailer originally because I haven't like looked at any other clips or whatever
Hmm.
since the original trailer came out. It seemed like Russell Crowe was playing his dad, and
Yes.
like he's Craven the Hunter
Yes.
as well. He's like Craven Junior. Is that how it is? And like
Yes. Apparently.
whatever, he's like another Craven,
Apparently,
and
that's what's
like
going on.
and his father's the bad guy. He's evil, and he's the good guy. He's trying to save the animals. The other guy hates the animals, hunts the animals. I don't know. I don't know why they're trying to do Spider-Man movies without Spider-Man. Have we after like this is like the third bomb, right? They had um Morbius. It's Morbin time,
Right.
followed up by Madam Web, which was
Okay.
clowned even by the actors that were in it, and now it's
Uh,
Craven.
Sony need to give it up. I saw like Twitter postings trying to say like, oh, there's talks that they're gonna sell it back. I'm like, sell it back. Just give it back, bro.
Yeah,
I
I don't even know if they
mean,
have. I don't know if they have confidence to even put them in the Spider-Man movie. Like they were trying to set up some kind of Sinister Six type of situation,
yeah.
where like all the villains would eventually, I assume, would cross over into the Spider-Man movies. But I feel like even they are like, dang, we don't want to sully our biggest property with the I don't know, weird science experiment we were doing over here. Like
I mean, let me ask the chat. What's up, chat? Has anybody seen Craven? Craven. By the way, for anybody tuning in, this is not a DC versus Marvel thing. Um, because I don't know. I think across the board, actually, who's winning right now? Oh, I can't say because the new DC universe hasn't started yet. We can't count like Snyder anymore, but MCU is still going on, and
true.
then the Sony verse is I don't know. What was the worst movie? Was it The Crow or Craven? I'm asking this about movies I never seen, by the way, like because I
Yeah, point.
yeah. Crow reboots. Sorry, I had to make that a very important distinction because we're not going to sully the name of the original Crow on this channel. That's not that's not how we roll.
So true. So we got the chat. We got people in the chat. Thanks for stopping by.
What is up, y'all? We got my boy John A. Douglas. I do have to apologize for I've been running into all kinds of ruts, but this is I showed this on Twitter. This is a
Mm-hmm.
commission I'm doing for him. This character, right, her.
Oh, cool.
I just have to change up that lion symbol right there. Which, yeah, actually, now I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, it definitely has to be a crest of some kind.
Okay. It's like this is cool. So you got like a lion crest on, right?
Hmm.
You know, I'm not sure if my eyes are betraying me because I'm not sure if this is what I'm seeing really exists because this is like looking like an original black character. Like, so
Yeah, I
this
don't
is
know. That's Yeah, we don't do those anymore.
like,
We no, sorry. We do it in select creators. One such as myself, another artist. I wish I remember his name. I found his page the other day. You know,
And there are those. There are many who are creating original black characters all the
yes,
time in comic book form.
yes,
Except it just seems that I guess the majors in Hollywood they kind of just don't highlight them, or Hollywood doesn't want to recruit them for, cinematic versions. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but I am glad that we're actually creating an original black character. That's
yeah. So
fantastic.
a new thought process. By the
Used to be the
way,
old thought process, but
I'm gonna make one
history
side
was
note since you brought. Oh,
hmm
sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I'm saying no. Go ahead.
I'm gonna make one side note since you brought that up. The video that I made on the um Japanese black edit debacle has been blowing up, and the reason it's been blowing up is because there's a whole new saga that came out, and I haven't spoke on this saga because this saga is super toxic.
Yes.
But I will speak on it in a more positive light. It's super toxic, y'all. If y'all, it's another Twitter art war, except like one side. It first started with this person, young person, that did a edit of Okarun from Don to Don, and then some Japanese individual didn't like that, and then it went back and forth, and then other Americans got involved, and then it turned into this big anime race swap war.
A race swap war.
Yeah, so like then like black edit supporters were swapping on purpose, and then people who were trying to be against them, who I don't think were Japanese, I think it was other Americans, were taking black anime characters that are actually black and swapping them to white, and I'm just like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing now? Like, now we're having a swap battle. I'm like, this is super toxic. I could, I ain't gonna lie, there was one that was fun, kind of funny. He did a black version of Power from Chainsaw Man, and he called it Black Power. I was like, all right, bro, all right. But yeah, yeah, it's crazy.
Why did all like this stuff become racially charged? Why would people feel that art in America needs like this kind of hook or angle in order to get? Is it the attention economy? Is everybody struggling for attention? And now it's like,
Maybe.
you need to like, I don't know, peeve people off. What do they call it? Outrage marketing in order to get eyeballs on, to your product, quote
Well,
unquote,
also it's because like a lot of people
profile.
who do the swaps, not all, but a lot of people who do the swaps are like young individuals. Um,
Okay.
Sometimes minors, so they're just like doing it because, and I think I'll go into more of this in a video, right? But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
no spoiler.
it's more of a sad reason sometimes, I
Interesting.
believe, where they think like there was never representation, which there was. And
Mm.
I'm like, this is it's kind of sad a little bit.
In a memory fog placed by some kind of cosmic being that won't let them see the past, don't let them see the 90s. It's like some kind of block.
I blame I blame entertainers and I blame the media because they made this. They did this. Talking about, oh, finally a black man in sci-fi talking about Finn. I'm like, yo, fam, stop that. Don't do that. Don't do
It's
that. I
like those
lived through the
movies
80s.
like
Stop
Dark.
it. Like,
Yeah, it's like those movies like Dark City or The Matrix. Like they make you forget the past and then you find out the truth later. Like
right.
crazy.
It's a little ridiculous. Anyway,
But
before we get into Superman, let's read some of these uh comments. Howard, Howard, you do know there's a movie called Craven, right? Mama Bitch says hello. What's up? What's up? What's up? Clarence Price says, "Man, forget the Superman movie. The new Karate Kid movie is where it's at. They still making that? Wait,
oh yeah, the trailer is out for that too.
wait,
Like
what,
that came out, I don't know, either yesterday or the day before yesterday.
bruh? I didn't.
You ain't say it? I saw it.
I I will watch it afterwards, cause I ain't trying to, deal with the man in them. I don't know how they feel about that.
It's true.
Which is really annoying, but whatever, man.
What the
It's
copyright man?
yeah, the
Don't
copyright,
worry.
man. It's up to the studios at this point, I guess. Could hardly react to anything.
Right, but that was interesting. That was like, I don't know. I saw the trailer. It looked like it had kung fu. Like the new kid they picked looked like he could do moves and stuff. So,
Hmm.
but Jada Smith is not in it. It's a crossover between Mr. Miyagi and Ralph Macchio, and they're training a new kid to do. I'm not sure, kung fu or karate. I don't even know at this point.
Okay,
I assume it'll be a hybrid of the styles, so he can, beat the odds or whatever.
we got
But
you.
I don't think it has any other character from Cobra Kai, which is weird, and it's not made by the people who did Cobra Kai.
Hmm.
I don't think it interferes with anything that was in Cobra Kai,
Right.
but I don't know. Sony's making this executive decision to not make the Cobra Kai movie, which is kind of weird because you would think they want to parlay the fame into that. Maybe they don't want to peeve off the Netflix people or something. Maybe if they
Oh,
drop the
okay.
movie, they drop it on there.
Right.
And I'm getting the sense that maybe Jackie Chan is originating this project.
Interesting.
I get the sense that he don't want too many cooks in the kitchen. I don't know,
Hmm.
but I don't know. We'll see.
Interesting.
Anyway,
We'll
we
see.
have Clarence Price in the chat says, "How many times must DC reboot its DC movie universe? Just take out the cartridge and blow into it." True, true.
See? Throwback for anybody who grew up in that era of video gaming.
Yes.
I mean, technically, wait, what? Like, actually, I thought about this. Like, what is their reboots though? Like, they rebooted. Oh, why is my?
The thing is, they only have the rights to Spider-Man at this point, and any character that appeared in Spider-Man comics. So that's all that Spider-Man could do. And then we have the competing universe over at DC. They
Hmm.
have everything, they got the whole kit and caboodle. They can do whatever they want. They have a zillion characters, but they just can't seem to get it going, you know? Like, at least with Sony, you could tell why they can't get it going because no one want to see a Morbius movie. Like, I mean, let's keep it real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in DC, they definitely wanted to see a Wonder Woman movie, a Batman versus Superman movie.
Yeah.
Remember that was announced? It blew
Yeah.
people's brains out.
I
The
remember.
trailer was crazy.
It did have a good trailer. I'm not gonna lie. Now
And
the
then it's
movie.
like, I'm just saying, like, now that I don't know, Snyder's giving people director's cuts, that was better received.
Right.
But apparently they had problems achieving the vision with corporate and Snyder and whatever, and the whole Joss Whedon thing
Yeah, I remember that.
and Ray Fisher and all this, and the producer on some I don't know, some lawsuit or something, and it just got crazy after
I
that.
forgot about
Like,
the whole producer thing.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
some lady sued him, and it was wild, and they gotta start fresh. Oh, don't forget The Rock. He was supposed to be the reboot
Oh yeah.
before it was done. Like, he was trying to do a shadow reboot. you know?
He's trying to bring it. Hey, listen, shout out for The Rock trying to get Henry Cavill back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm tired of people throwing Henry Cavill in the dirt.
yeah, it's
Not like you
true.
people. I'm talking about like the execs. Like, I don't know what they're doing with it.
He's like one of those actors that's like, he should be big, but he's like, they're kind of fumbling the bag with him. So he's like in a null zone, kind of like he's still leading movies. He's still like a lead actor and can still open projects, but it seems like they never really achieved his full potential. Like,
Yeah.
you have now he's gonna do this Highlander movie, I guess, that they've been working on for a
I want to see
while.
the
So
trailer for
maybe
that.
he can rock that, you know. But it's like him, Henry Cavill, Idris Elba.
Yeah.
It's like everybody says they love Idris Elba, people do, but it's like they just seem to not have him in a project that can be sequelized for some reason. You know what I mean? Like, he
You
should
know,
have his own version of the Equalizer or something, and he make 30
what's
sequels
that
of that.
movie that he was in that should have been cool but it wasn't?
I don't know.
Uh, Dark Tower or something. I forgot.
Oh, the Dark Tower,
Yeah.
the Stephen King one. Yeah, that was supposed to be
Like
his
that
little
should have been fire, but it was not fire.
fire,
It
dude.
was not even a small
Not
flame. It was.
Nope. It was Flop City.
That's a
And there's
shame,
other actors like that. Like, you know what I mean? Even back in the day, I always felt like Clive Owen should have been bigger, and he wasn't.
bro. I forgot about Cloud.
Like, he's still big. Like, you know, he's still like in big
Yeah.
nominated movies, but like, it's, you know, it should have been bigger because it's like, I don't know. There's other people like that.
Oh
Herschel
well.
Ali, that's another one that they dropped the ball with Blade. Like, he's turning down all these projects because
Who?
Blade's around the corner, and now Blade is like dead in the water.
I
Like,
vaguely remember this character named Blade now.
oh man,
They got canceled that movie, bro. It's especially canceled, right? Can they stop? Can they stop trying to make it like just?
never gonna stop, man. Like,
They're gonna sully the name of Blade. I'm going to. Chat. I'm telling you right now. If they mess up a Blade movie, I'm putting out a 2-hour video, and it's just me ranting because no, I'm surprised I didn't make a rant video for the Crow. I mean, there would have been, but I didn't watch it. Anyway, let me speed through the rest of these. Oh, John A. Douglas says the Lionheart, my upcoming fantasy superhero. That was the character that I had on screen before.
okay, there you
Yeah,
go.
the Lionheart.
Lionheart.
Yeah.
Right. Also, the name of a underrated Van Damme movie right now, Lionheart,
Did
where
I see Lionheart?
he escapes the Foreign Legion to do underground fighting to earn money for his family.
Hold on, I'm trying to remember if I saw Lionheart or not.
Never saw Lionheart, bro.
Wait a minute. Did I not see Lionheart? Can I play that trailer? I can't. I don't even know anymore. Can YouTube let me know if I could?
Gonna dodging copyright man for movies made in 1991. Van Damme need his cut. Van Damme gotta eat. You know, you trying to steal Van Damme's thunder right now by showing
The one
Lionheart
Van
clips,
Damme
bro?
click from
For shame. Shameful.
a 1991 movie. I kind of want to watch it now. How was it?
It's all right. It's all right. I mean, Bloodsport will always be the best.
Okay.
Like, Bloodsport will always be the best.
I mean, I've seen Bloodsport, right? But like,
I've seen Bloodsport like got to be like 200 times or something like that.
jeez.
Seen it like when it came out. I seen it growing up on TBS. They show it like at 10:15 or these weird times they show things on TBS back in the day. I'm always watching Bloodsport. I got Bloodsport up in here. You know what I mean?
My man knows the whole script.
If the apocalypse happened, I can narrate Bloodsport for like, I don't know, the little Mad Maxians running around. Like in Furiosa, they had History Man. I could be that guy and tell you
Right.
about Bloodsport and whatever else. So yeah, John Douglas says the Dark Tower could have been huge, but they didn't adapt it well. Yeah, it was a bit of a mess. Yeah, Power says Karate Kid Legends is out. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah. Power said what it said, race swap wars are on due to black edit of official screenshot. Yeah. You know the funny part about that thing too was I didn't realize that this was going on. I don't even know what to think about this because guys, by the way, when we open up like some kind of like merch shop, which we'll do in due time, I just letting you know right now, there will be no fan art on it because I'm not trying to catch that kind of heat. I know a lot of the artists do it, and you know, shout out to them. I guess I just don't. I don't want to. I don't want to deal with the heat. And you know, you drew Goku, like put on the shirt, like I'm good. But yeah, so sorry. Apparently, they were making these edits that are traced off of the screenshot and then selling those as commissions.
Oh.
And I was like, really? Like, I don't even know what to think about that. I'm like, hey man. Mom Bear says playing the Uno race reverse card. Yeah, you know, I think the battle might be over. Like, might have died down for now. Johnny Douglas says, "You think I should do a race out version of my God?" It could be Johnny Douglas gonna turn his black character white. It's gonna
It's
be
like when
like
they do
Terry
those.
from Spawn.
Yes, the rare race swap from black to white. It's very rare. It has happened. Um, like Sean mentioned,
Mm.
Terry Fitzgerald from the Spawn movie was black in the comics,
Yep.
white in the movie, played by DB Sweeney.
I still don't understand
Another,
why they did
yeah, I don't know why they did that either. It's kind of wild though.
it.
But it was still an interracial couple. At least they had them still married and stuff. So it was still like,
Yeah.
something. Like,
I
it's
mean
something.
that wasn't that movie's biggest issue anyway. So.
No, that was definitely not even top 485 of the problems in that movie. But it was always on cable. We watched it. We were kids, whatever. The other race swap was actually something that people forget. It was the Battlestar Galactica on the Sci-Fi Channel, that version,
Mm-hmm.
um, in the 2000s. Colonel Ty was black in the original 70s version. He
Okay.
was white in that version.
Oh man.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Huh. They just like decided that that was a good idea.
Yeah. I guess they did a gender swap of Starbuck, who was Dirk Benedict, and then they made her Katie Sackhoff in the new version. But yeah, so that's the only two that I know of. We will do more research and find out the others
Yeah.
because it's so rare.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, let's see, getting to the end here.
yeah.
People, Mom Bear says, got it. Dan will be the storyteller in my Thunderdome. Go have your own
The
Thunder.
apocalypse storyteller
Yes.
of old B movies.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a talent. Everybody's got a role to play.
See now when we do a
That will be
live stream
mine.
on here to label all the action B movies, some of which are actually great.
Oh, they're fantastic. I mean, look, when I get back on Twitter, first my last tweet is kind of cryptic. It was like I just
What
said
was it?
like it said like, oh, I got all this free streaming services, and I did like the Infinity Stones, and it's like all the rings
Mm-hmm.
are like the free streaming services like Tubi, Pluto, Freevee, and all this other stuff. And so people just think like he just been watching Freevee, and now he's like gonna return as like Gandalf the White of free streaming service knowledge.
Amen. You'll have to change your
But it's kind of true though, because I've seen so much, at this point. Like the kids don't know that you can watch all these movies, man, and gain the storytelling knowledge. You just gotta run through a bunch of ads for Harbor Freight because it's free streaming services. So you gotta watch a lot of ads for like, I don't know, Raising Canes and a bunch of useless consumer nonsense. But if they want to sponsor us, I will
Can you
eat
imagine
Raising Canes right
I want to get
here
the
on
Tubi
stream.
sponsor. I wanna get-
Oh, I would do that. Yeah, I sponsor them anyway. I mean,
True.
I shout them out all the time. Tubi. Anyway, is
Anyhow.
it time?
Yeah, so let's get into this. Let me take this. By the way, if anybody's wondering why this particular Superman looks so young, this was off of what is the name of the freaking cartoon? Is it My Adventures with Superman?
Sure.
Yeah,
But the
this was
Superman in the trailer is looking young. I saw like the clip. Like,
yeah, yeah.
he's a young dude.
But this Superman looks younger than the Superman that I did for. Was that the last video? The last video was on. Yeah, it was on the Sushi Squad, right? Yeah. So
The Sushi Squad.
yeah, or what's left of it. Yeah, and I had an older Superman in that one. But anyhow, let me turn this off for a second and get. Hold on. Oh, here we go. All right, y'all. We're gonna take a look at stills of this movie because you know,
You know,
you know. All right,
the
so
copyright man. So
yeah, we got
you're gonna be, yeah.
we got Yamcha here. You know what I'm saying? He in the ground. Let's start from the
Well,
beginning.
you right. Well, you want to preface this a little bit. You want to like, give it a little intro.
All right, so this here is the Superman teaser trailer that was released today.
And
By
this is our review.
right review of the trailer. Now, it's well filmed. Actually, well, I'll get to that point when I get to it because there's a couple things I wanted to say. So what we have here, it started off in a snow. I wonder if this is near the Fortress of Solitude.
I would assume so. Every time he's in the Arctic, it's because he's going to the Fortress of Solitude.
Right.
So I would assume this would be no different.
And then your man's, it's a nice shot right here. Your man's gets punted by we don't know who.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know who's getting punted right now or who punted him.
Yeah, like my man got kicked like a football and landed really hard. I'm gonna be honest, like this was a different way to start a Superman trailer. That was kind of interesting because it just showed, Superman. You think of Superman, he's all powerful, and they just they just were like, okay, we're gonna well, excuse me, we're gonna show Superman at one of his weakest points because my man's bleeding, so he was fighting somebody powerful, and then we get to, I still don't know how I feel about this Clark Kent haircut.
Oh, the broccoli cut.
Yeah, the broccoli cut, bro.
Yes, I'm not sure. The
Um,
what they call it, the bussin' for real, like
yeah,
meme guy haircut.
it's the what's that dude name? Jack. Um,
The Jack Doherty
yeah, the Jack Doherty haircut.
haircut. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they felt that if he had that haircut and then he just like I don't know slicks it back,
Yeah, I mean, I get
that
the
would be a
point.
more convincing disguise because he'd be like, "Hey, you got the same haircut."
Right.
It's kind of impressive that you could take a broccoli haircut and then make it into whatever Superman's got. That's kind of.
So I got a question. When he changes into his suit, right? Does he just slick it back, like do the instant
I
slick
guess
back?
so. I guess he has like some I don't know Vidal Sassoon in his cape and he just smothers it on his hand and just slicks it back. I guess.
My man got that. He got that crazy leave-in conditioner.
Facts. So
um,
he's going to work.
yep.
Right. All right. So
Going to
he's
work.
rushing.
He's rushing through people. He's pretending that he can't run through all these people because he don't want to hurt anybody. Of course, he's maintaining his
Yeah.
mushroom haircut. Pan back to my man is still in trouble. I will say this, which I suspected when I first saw the first shots, like the off the set shots, and I remember seeing like David in the suit, and I was like, bro, why is your suit super loose? Like, what's going on? But it looks like they tightened it up, so somewhat. So like that's a little comforting. The man's still having trouble. And we see our first shot is oh no, not yet, not yet. It's him at work.
At the Daily Planet, and we get a shot of Lois Lane
Right,
and Superman. Oh, sorry, Clark Kent.
right. By the way, did you see that there's like a little quick TikTok video? uh it's like one of those trends where it's like, hey, can you watch so and so for me? I'll be right back. Like they'll usually do it like a baby. Like, hey, can you watch my baby for me? And they'll put the phone there and the baby just stare at the camera. So this guy came up and he was like, hey, can you guys just watch Superman for me? Boom. And he just puts it right in front of David Corenswet. He's there like
Right.
Superman. What? Who are we supposed to be watching? He's still trying to maintain that he's Clark Kent. It was kind of funny.
Oh, interesting.
I guess that was promotional. This shot right here kind of looks like he's not looking at Lois, like he's looking at the TV or outside the window, like something happened. Where like now he's gotta, he's gotta go do his thing. Fades of Black, director of the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. It's the farm. That is Pa Kent, I'm sure.
Right. Struggling in the farm.
I don't know if he's either emotionally distressed or if he's sick or something. Man, Soup's
I wonder.
looking concerned.
Right. Is this a younger Superman? Is this like because it's like they always have his father. Sometimes he's alive, sometimes he's not alive.
Yeah.
And I wonder in this version which they will do. I know that in the John Byrne version in the the 80s,
Hmm.
and they had his parents alive, and it was like that for a long time into the 90s and into whenever,
Right.
because it gave a good contrast with Batman. Like his parents are dead, so his parents are alive. He's more happier and Batman's more angry. Like it was kind of cool like that. I kind of like that. And even in Lois and Clark,
Hmm.
the Adventure Superman with Dean Cain,
Yeah.
I like the fact that the parents were there. Like he could just call them on the phone and they give him advice.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it
That's
kind of like humanized him, even though he's Superman. He still needs advice from his parents.
ground him a little bit more.
Yeah, it gives him a different vibe than Batman. So anyway, he's hugging his pops, right? So
Right.
get some.
This summer, now he's whistling for the debut of Crypto,
Right,
who
the
comes
super dog.
who comes running through the snow at like warp speed.
Right, so let's get a shot at Crypto.
Here we go,
There he is.
Crypto. It's funny. Crypto is such a such a. I guess I would consider him silly character, but James Gunn was like, no, we're gonna put him in the movie.
Yeah, but they're gonna sell a lot of plush toys of Crypto. They're gonna
Oh yeah.
get Crypto merch. They're gonna put him in commercials, I'm sure.
I, I tell you what,
Selling
if he
dog
knows how to do
food.
it, then he should do it.
Yeah.
Marvel
Now
Rivals kind
somebody
of did
was saying,
that.
"What, say again?"
Marvel Rivals did that. Um,
With
Jeff the Land Shark, like
it's true.
everybody loves Jeff the Land Shark, even though they said he's a menace on the battlefield. Like people love him and they hate him.
I'm not sure if he's the same breed as Crypto in the comics, but
um, I tried to look up a video. They said that the crypto's been depicted different ways as
okay.
different breeds. So,
But this is definitely like James Gunn's wheelhouse. Quirky.
oh yeah,
Sort of original takes. I mean, like he's taking the older, like he'll dip into like the Silver Age. He'll dip into less modern depictions of superheroes just to, like, I don't know, for to be interesting or quirky. He's not afraid of that. And it fits in his brand, like the weirder he can make the superheroes or more colorful, it fits his brand because his brand is not completely super serious like the Snyderverse.
right. Which means this film is gonna have a
And it's kind
different.
of cool. Like I don't even mind all the weird stuff. Like, oh, you're gonna have like, these other Metamorpho and all these other characters in the same movie, and his super dog, and you know, because at least it gives it like some kind of color and some gives Superman an identity of some sorts. Like
Yeah.
makes it a little strange. Like Dragon Ball has like all these weird little characters running around.
No, you're right.
But anyway, let's see
Sets
what
it
else is
apart.
going on.
And I know there's the part where he says, "Take him home."
Right, so he drags him in the snow. I assume he's taking him to the Fortress of Solitude,
I
and
have a
then
I have a silly question because I'm not familiar with crypto. I know who crypto is, but can crypto fly?
I believe he can,
Okay.
but I'm not sure either.
Hmm.
Someone in the chat will have to correct me. It's been a while since I've been on my crypto lore. It's kind of a shame that he has the same name now as like this cryptocurrency stuff.
Cryptocurrency.
So maybe they'll sell crypto, the crypto coin.
Oh boy.
Like, but I hope he doesn't
Hope
get
he
involved
does
in any
better
shady.
than Hawk Tua.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't get roped in some shady crypto. By the way, yes, crypto can fly. The chat is saying crypto can fly.
Oh, there you go. Same
All
with
right, but
Super
anyway,
Cats. There's a Super Cat.
yeah, there's a cat. I think that's like Supergirl's pet, and then there's like a monkey, and there's a horse.
Oh,
And
Super Cat.
super
Is Super
pets.
Cat named? reggae singer?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Supercat. I vaguely remember.
Yeah, he's gonna have to pay royalties to DC Comics. He'll
So
be
then
playing around with
here,
it.
Superman is saving a girl from. It looked like a big monster because that looks like a foot, like Godzilla or something. Obviously not Godzilla. And she is. I'm not sure if she's unaware of the danger or she's about to run. I thought this shot was cool though because of like the way that he utilized um the slow mo here, which you
Yeah,
can't
it was
see
good.
because I'm not going to play it. But you know, like the way this is a funny scene for me, and the reason I say that is because the, Zack Snyder was the king of slow mo, right?
Hmm.
And then in the Man of Steel movie, he did not use slow mo, and I'm like, okay, I I guess Zach. And now here's James Gunn using the slow mo, and I don't know. I'm just like, yeah. I'm not saying first of all, slow mo should not be overused, obviously, but I think in certain key moments, especially when you're trying to catch the movements of superpowered beings, it's kind of useful.
You had a point.
So that shot was cool. Somebody on Twitter tried to say like, oh, I I guess I don't know if they were like a hardcore Snyder fan or not. It's like, oh, Superman is breaking that little girl's neck there, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that he can control the force in which he uses his strength. Because if not, he wouldn't be able to, eat.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he wouldn't be with Lois. That would be kind of a problem. Lex Luthor. You got the shot of him. Yeah, there he goes. He's got the. I don't know who he's about to fight here.
I
Uh,
guess he
uh,
has a. I'm assuming he's got a kryptonite bullet in there. So they
Probably.
got Nicholas Holt as Lex. Yeah, that's him. I mean, he's Lex. He's bald. He's doing his thing. That's Lex, I guess. And we don't get and there's no dialogue in this trailer, so we don't get a vibe of what his acting style is like for this film. But he is a good actor though.
He is.
So this is a upgrade from Jesse Eisenberg. I'm
Oh
sorry,
boy.
Snyder fans. I don't know. Like I vibe with some of his choices, like Snyder, like and
Mm-hmm.
Justice League. I could watch it, but I mean, the one thing I cannot take is Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor. Like, those just the way he talks, like, oh, what a grip you have there. Oh, let's get a handshake. Oh, it's like Mickey Mouse. I don't know. It's probably one of his inspirations. I don't know what's going on.
Worst depiction of Lex Luthor of all time, bro. I don't understand what he was.
The red capes are coming.
Oh, don't I even remind me of the line.
The worst. The worst.
Did
And I like him
anybody?
as an actor. He's a good actor.
He
You
is.
know, he's a good actor. Even that, I think he came out with a statement recently saying, or it came out saying like, oh, he thinks like that hurt him a little bit in the career and stuff. So he probably regrets like just couldn't get a handle on it. You know what I mean? And he's back to doing better stuff. But man, that was tough. Was there a fan? Is there any fans of his depiction?
Yeah, him
Let me know in
specifically.
the chat.
Not the Snyderverse. Him specific. Snyderverse. Lex Luthor. Did anybody like? You know.
And I remember people at the time they were like, "Oh, they should get Bryan Cranston because
Mm-hmm.
Breaking Bad was like hot at the time," and they
Mm-hmm.
were like, "Oh, get him," and it was like, "No, I got something better." And it was like, "What?" Because they're trying to make him into some kind of like evil tech bro because he paid like Zuckerberg in the social network, so they were like, "Let's have him do that," and then it's like, but that's not gonna work. Like Zuckerberg is not Lex Luthor.
I don't know what they were thinking
And
with
he
that.
wasn't even acting like Zuckerberg in that movie. He
No,
shouldn't act like Zuckerberg in that movie. He made up some new thing, and I don't know, whatever.
he was the weakest link of that movie. I ain't gonna lie.
Anyway,
This is another part. This is another shot that I liked in here because it's very comic book like because of the angle.
Yeah, it's like a low angle shot where he punches through this glass thing.
Right.
And yeah, a lot of my complaints with movies nowadays, you notice like it's all very here, it's all very in the middle,
Hmm.
all these shots. Like you'll find a lot of movies, they don't rotate the camera a lot. They don't do like up angles or worm's eye views and stuff.
Right.
Or like this is like I guess kind of a semi fisheye or something, low angle thing. Like movies basically just like I don't know, plop the camera down and film it flat like it's a TV show.
Which makes it
Like I'm
weird.
watching, yeah, like you're watching something on like CBS and stuff. And it's the scene where Tom Selleck is telling the other cops on Blue Bloods what to patrol or whatever.
But at least he knew here that he had to make it like dynamic.
Correct.
So that was pretty cool. And makeshift Superman sign. Now I don't know what's happening here. This actually reminds me of the Snyderverse scene where,
Yeah, they're mad at Superman, like boo Superman. They don't like him for some reason right now, and he's walking in shame. Yeah, I don't know. There's like a whole thing with Hollywood. They like to deconstruct Superman and bring him down to like a level where they don't trust him, like
I don't know why. I mean,
Spider-Man
he's
or
the
something.
nicest guy. Like what? Why?
Yeah, I
Like, yo,
know.
leave Clark alone, man. Like what's going on?
They always have to get into the inner drama of Superman. We live in a broken world where there's no one believes in real heroes anymore, and
Did they spray paint him?
yeah, it looks like his S is wearing off.
It looks like it's like because there's also like a little hints of blue at the bottom of his chin here.
Oh, so maybe some guy like sprayed him or something.
Yeah, defaces Superman right now. This
Yep. So these protesters are here,
this guy
and they're
look,
like,
it's him. Oh, now I see who do it. It's him, Yellow Jacket Man. He winding up right now. Son got the
like
whole bottle of
bad.
Pepsi or whatever that is, Diet Coke. Is there enough prop winding up?
He just let it happen too, I guess, because
Yeah.
probably could have deflected that.
This guy's like, let me tell you something, man. The little girl right here is screaming with her mother. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I could probably,
um,
I could do a whole video just on this one image right here.
we have to find out what's going on. All right, let's
Lead them in the building.
okay.
Yeah, here. Green Lantern over here. Got now. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we got to
let
get
me.
into Guy Gardner
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
a
Hold
minute.
on. Like
Like,
we
all
got it.
right,
We got to deal
this
with this, yo. I'm sorry.
we need to talk about Guy Gardner.
What was Jim Carrey's name in Dumb and Dumber?
I forget.
Well, you know what I'm talking
Lloyd
about. Yeah.
or Harry? It was either Harry or Lloyd.
Okay,
But he
so that's not the cut. I mean, I get it. I know why he did the cut. Like, I get. It's James Gunn, man. At first I was like, and then I was like, oh, it's James Gunn. Like this is something that James Gunn would do. He's like, yo, let's take the worst haircut formulation of guy and put it on film. And I'm like, James, is this necessary?
also, I don't. It's been a while since I've seen Guy Gardner in comic form, but the Guy Gardner haircut I remember it was like Harry, like or like Lloyd. I forget the. It was like Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
The haircut I know was Jim Carrey version, like in the Dumb and Dumber. Like it was a bowl cut. It was like this one looks like he has some hair coming down the sides, like more like a Mr. Spock kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, am I missing that? Is that like it's not like the hair is shaved all around?
It's not. It's like it's kind of like it's doing some circle joint and then like by the ears, it's like so it's not like I don't know what's going on. I need another angle of this. Like it's supposed to be
Like a Beatles haircut or something,
yes.
but
Yes, that's what right. That's what's a little confusing about it. I don't know.
right, it's like a Prince Valiant haircut, but it still has like I don't know. I don't know what you
Said
would call that.
said in the
It's
chat,
like
we need to retire the Beatles haircut.
yeah, it's like a failed haircut of like a mod, which is like kind of like a
I don't know where they were going with that one, but you know. All right,
Anyway, but he's here
he's here.
and
He's
he's
throwing beams
zapping
out.
thing right.
He's zapping at somebody. I'm not sure who.
And it's Nathan Fillion from Firefly and
Right.
The Rookie and all those shows.
I think that's Mr. Terrific behind him, I believe. Wait, I'm skipping scenes here. There's a Hawk Girl, right, flying in with the mace.
Looking legit.
Yep. I like the way the costume fits. Like, is pretty, you know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, hold on. There's a whole kaiju happening here. This is where I would say, like, this needs to be rendered just a little bit more.
Okay.
This specific monster. I don't know. Like in motion, my man looked too fake. Like, not super fake, but a little. I don't know.
I hear you. I hear you.
But I will say though, I'm still gonna cut slack because I can't remember a movie where I saw. Actually, no. Never mind. Sorry. I was about to say something crazy. Gotta retract.
Okay. Scale
Godzilla.
back.
Godzilla movies. I've seen like that looks that like from what I remember. That includes the recent American ones and uh -1, where it looks pretty real. So yeah, I think that like they need to render that just a little bit, but you know whatever. And it seems like he is throwing fire at Clark, who was in the sky over here chilling. Man, it's taking the whole brunt of it. Now it's funny. This is a scene from the first promo picture where my man's just putting on his boots,
Right.
and people were like, "Yo, there's a blast going on." But I don't know. It seems like whatever this thing is probably like stationary.
Okay.
Well, not that it's a solid object, but it seems like it's a sustained beam.
Hmm.
So that's going into this like energy orb over here. So I guess it's not like a kamehameha like actively shooting. It's probably like shooting into it at like a proton beam or something, and it's probably just staying there suspended. That's what I'm guessing, because he's a little too calm in this scene right now. All right, it's them. Oh, it's the Low Jones. Avert your
So
eyes,
in
chat. Avert your eyes.
right. So I guess in this movie they're just straight up spelling out that they're going to be a couple. Like it's not like the beginning of their romance. Like the romance will happen.
Mm-hmm. Because there's another. Okay.
I
And
guess
this
that's
is
they're
this
saying this. They're saying this
Metamorpho?
is Metamorpho, but maybe it is. I don't know. I can't really say.
Now I don't know too much about Metamorpho. Like,
He's the Element Man. He
okay,
has like the I don't know 4 elements, 5 elements
interesting. I'll have
in
to
like his
read up.
arms and legs and things. Controlling the elements.
Okay, I'll have to read up on him then. Yeah, we got a shot of okay. Lex is not happy because he saw the performance in Batman vs Superman. No, I'm kidding. And then and here, Soups is pushing something back. I'm not sure what he might. Oh, you know what? He might be fighting that kaiju because I can see the. Now that I'm paying more attention to it, I see the reflection in the window. Yeah, he might be. I thought at first he was holding back a building, but I think it's the kaiju.
Gotcha.
All right, this is Crypto Dragon, my man. Now this right here, he's fighting somebody. They're about messing up a football field. They're doing the Dragon Ball slide back. And here's Mr. Terrific. I know that's how he looks in the comics. So the way they had it rendered here is kind of interesting, to be honest. Somebody on Twitter said, "Oh, this scene reminds me of the Flash, so this movie's gonna be bad." I'm like, it's just a desert, y'all. I don't know what to like. And they are in the air, kissing again. More Love Jones.
Trying to sell it to multiple audiences. You like romance, we got you. You want action, you want kaijus, you want they spend a lot of dough on this film. They need all the markets.
I wonder how much the film actually cost.
Who knows? And then it's near the end here.
Yep, and then they holding hands, looking like the shot from Fight Club. I'm not gonna say more than that for fear of spoilers. And then that's
And
it,
then
right?
that's it. July 11th.
Yeah.
Get your tickets and everything. Okay, so that was our take on Superman.
Superman coming soon. So yeah, I thought the hold on, how do I get oh wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Let me put this back on for y'all. As soon as I find it. Why do I always misput? There we go. I thought the trailer was interesting. Like I saw it, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like I wasn't like super excited, but I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I would
Besides,
say that it had like at least it didn't have like all these trailers seem to look the same for these blockbuster movies. They either do the bombs, like that sound effect blaring, like yeah. So they didn't have any of that. They just had like it started off with a guitar version of the John Williams score a little bit, and then it like I don't know, then it morphed into like a slowed down version, but like it was like the volume's like super loud.
right,
It was kind of cool. Like it was like it didn't have the bombs.
right.
I'm tired of that sound effect. It didn't have the clock ticking, click, clock, click,
Oh, I
or any
forgot
of
about
that
that.
stuff.
When was the last
I
time
don't
we
like
saw the
any.
clock ticking? That
I don't remember, but it's got to stop. Maybe in the Heretic trailer or something with. I can't be sure though. But yeah, so it was kind of like it was a professional trailer. It was professionally done. I mean, people said that it looked kind of CW-ish and stuff.
Mm,
The way it was shot and the way like I guess the costumes of people, but that's a lot of movies now. I don't know, like it's like it's. I mean, maybe they could say we've been like bust down to that, but it's okay, I guess. Like whatever. I thought it was okay. I mean, I wasn't like turned off by it that much.
I don't know. It didn't really strike me as CW-ish. I know some people were trying to say. Somebody said like, "Oh, this movie doesn't even look as cinematic as the what's this last Superman show that came out? I forgot the title.
Superman and Lois.
Yeah, Superman and Lois." And I'm just like, it's colorful. I don't know what y'all want. It's not even that colorful. It's just got color in it. It's not. It doesn't have a strong filter into one tone or something.
This movie's gonna live and die on the story.
Yeah.
Like, and I think with James Gunn, they count him out. Like, they say, "Oh, Guardians 2 was bad." That means Guardians 3 is gonna be worse. And Guardians 3 was Guardians 2 wasn't that bad, but Guardians 3 they thought was gonna be really bad because
Mm.
usually sequels go down in quality. But Guardians 3 was better than Guardians 2.
Okay.
It was
I
a
still
pretty
gotta
solid movie.
see. This is. Let me tell you
Like,
something. I guess I gotta stop my comic movie boycott that I'm doing since I've been successful. Anybody that doesn't know, I have been except for Deadpool and Wolverine. I had to come out for that, but ever since after uh, Black Panther 2, I had enough, and not specific.
yeah.
Black Panther 2 was not the tipping point. Everything else was like I was tired of She Hulk and what else they had, the Eternals and
Well, the difference between like James Gunn and those guys is that I think James Gunn like at least is familiar with the geek world and comics.
Yes.
So that's why his stuff reads more like I guess authentic and he's like knows how to incorporate them within a movie story structure and actually it came from a screenwriting background.
Right.
So it's not just like a visual guy they hire like they hired the director of the Marvels or whatever. Like he knows about the culture, he knows about so he's more advanced. Like the only other guy they had at Marvel like that was Joss Whedon, and he's I don't know persona non grata these days, but
Right.
he's of that ilk, that Gen X. Um, I don't know demo that's familiar with superheroes and things like that. It's not he's excited to make the movie. So
Right. And I saw somebody say that oh, there's too many characters, and I'm like, James can handle the amount of characters. He'll
yeah,
make
I
it.
mean, after the Guardians movies, I mean, he proved that he can handle a zillion characters on screen.
He knows how to make it work. So maybe it'll be good. I saw the trailer. I was like, all right, cool. I watched it about a good like 3 times just to try to catch everything, and I was like, all right, cool. It's the whole big deal before. It's like, oh, the trailer's coming out on Thursday, and everybody was like, just watching with Hawkeyes.
Right.
No pun intended. Different franchise, but yeah. I mean, come on, DC needs a win, right? Like that. They just had a whole game just like go down in flames. About to get. Well, it's not delisted yet. It might as well be. Hold on. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go check how many players are on.
I don't know. Maybe James Gunn's gonna have to write for the video games too. Apparently,
Shit.
there's a show called Creature Commandos that's out on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have HBO Max, so I haven't seen it, but I heard it's. I don't know. It's got like it's like I guess from the clips that I've seen, it's like trying to be like edgy.
Yeah.
It's like they got cursing and blood and all that stuff. So it's not like all ages, but apparently that cartoon is supposed to be the first official project from James Gunn's universe.
Oh, okay. So that comes first, and then the rest of the stuff. Okay,
Right. And
understood.
he wrote it. So but anyway, let me go to the chat. It says, does the trailer have that same old depressing gray overlay that literally every DC superhero movie has? I guess not.
No, I didn't.
It did not.
Didn't.
Gen X Gamer says, I have to admit the Christopher Reeves anthem had me in a mist a little bit. Yeah, it was a good choice.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear it. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I gotta admit, I did get a little nervous when I heard like the guitar version.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, is this gonna be cheesy? It sounds like when they do the national anthem, it's like they do the bad version of Jimi Hendrix.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know. But then it morphed into like this symphonic thing, and I was like, this is cool.
Yeah.
And they were
Thankfully.
really like, and they were really pushing like the volume on that, which made it kind of intense and cool. So, and it says, I will also say that just because James Gunn succeeded at Marvel does not mean he will be successful at DC. The example I drew is when Bendis went to DC. Bendis brought Marvel Comics back to life, and God bless him, but he was mid over at DC for writing Superman. Well, there was Bendis. Yeah, he was big at Marvel.
Hmm.
He did Daredevil with Alex Maleev, and that was cool.
Right.
And then I guess he did like some X-Men stuff, like House of X. And then I think he later on, that's when he started creating what's that other stuff, Iron Heart and all that.
Oh yeah.
And then at that point, Jim Lee thought that was, I need to recruit that guy. And then he started writing for DC, and I don't know what he did over there, and I don't know what's going on, but But James Gunn at DC, I don't know. Like, I guess I haven't seen like a giant flop from him yet that I could be like, this is gonna be terrible and all this. They end up being like at least okay, you know. I guess Peacemaker was his like most preachiest uh I guess project to date or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I guess out of all his stuff, that one I think was the least, but it was still kind of entertaining as well because at least he's still trying to be like fun and subversive in a 90s way, I guess,
Right.
like a punk way of an in the 90s. So it's like still okay. Like he's more watchable than his contemporaries. Let's just say.
Yes.
He says, "I'm hopeful but skeptical." Yeah, pretty much. DC does need a win. Oh, they need a big win.
I don't even know why they need to win. I'm telling you. Here we go, y'all. It's the play account right now.
Ah, yes.
Boom.
Even James Gunn's Squad movie was like, still
You're right.
watchable and yeah. So 578 people are playing this game
On the planet,
on the planet.
on the entire planet, in the galaxy, in the universe, in the multiverse right now. There are 578 people playing this game. Oh, sorry. Let me be specific because I don't want to throw out inaccuracies. There are 578 people in the universe on Steam
Mhm.
playing this game. I don't know about consoles. There might be some more people on consoles playing it. I guess. I don't know. No idea. Rena's here. How's out? Hey, what's up, Rena?
Brina.
Actually, you know what? Speaking, I might be able to do this as a. Speaking of react to getting off of this topic, there is a trailer from. Is anybody familiar with the YouTuber Corey X Kenshin? He has a project coming out, and my man was like gone for a year. And then he put out this high quality like anime trailer, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "What is happening?" Brina knows a lot about it. Master Panda says these 578 people seriously need some help.
Hey, there's like other games, right, on this planet.
I don't know. What am I? I guess I first of all I have to apologize to Rocksteady because I have a Steam account and the game was recently um $3.49 and I still didn't buy it.
Whoa.
I could have been one of those people to be the first to use um or not the first, but one of the few to use Mrs. Freeze. Imagine streaming that. Like, hey guys, y'all want to see me stream games? Nah, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. Said $3 is crazy. Yeah, $3.49 to be specific. And I think like with all the DLC, it was like five to $7 or something like that. Insane.
Yeah, I would say so.
I mean, what is everything having sale? Is Veilguard on sale? Because they got
You imagine Veilguard is on sale.
they having trouble too. What's their numbers? Hold on, I'm about to type in right now.
It's gotta be
Veilguard.
pretty bad. I don't know. I don't sense any heat around that game, unless maybe I'm confused. No, it look like it's is that who's playing? That's a chart. Is that the all-time chart or who's playing right now?
The all time. What? How many? About 6,000 people. 6,600 people.
Oh, okay.
That's not good. That's not good for a game of their size.
Yeah, this is one of those AAA mammoth behemoths.
Yeah, one of my. I know something's going on. Well, maybe not, but so one of my boys convinced me like, "Yo, you got to play Mass Effect. You got to play Mass Effect." Everybody loves Mass Effect. Okay,
Mm.
and there's like I think 3 or 4 games. Three. When he was like, "Bro, you didn't buy Mass Effect." I was like, first of all, bro, I don't got that much time in my in my schedule to be playing these epics. He's like, bro, it's $5. I was like, all right, bro, all right. So I went and I didn't install it. It's $5 for all 3 games. Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. I was like, good grief. So maybe one day when I actually have nothing to do, I will start Mass Effect. Now I know there's by the way, did you hear about Mass Effect I guess 5?
What about it?
Okay, so BioWare, they made this game, Veilguard, which has some content in it that people say is pretty cringe, right? So
Right.
apparently the rumor, I don't know if this is actually true, so somebody in the chat can correct me. Apparently, they're gonna bring the game out, Mass Effect 5 or the next Mass Effect game, the way like how could I say this? Non cringe. And they said over
Hmm.
time, the rumors is over time they will patch it to be woke. And I'm like, what?
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's weird. It's like I have no idea what that. I don't even know what that entails.
This was like an official statement from the
No, no, this
company
is
or
not an
what?
official statement. I don't
Oh,
believe it's an
oh.
official statement. It's like a rumor going around. That's what I'm saying. I'm not reporting it as I'm not reporting it as fact. This is just what I've been seeing and hearing on the internets, and I'm just like, yeah, after Veilguard, y'all, I don't think that this is a good idea. And it's not because of like the ideologies that they put in the game. It's the way it was presented. Come on, y'all saw the videos, okay? Pulling a Barv, Tosh, like mad cringe. Like it's not good writing. There's a better way to do that, I'm sure. Man, Panda says so you have to level up to unlock the wokeness. Well, no, I think it's like the theory is that you'll be playing and then one day like you'll get the new update
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden like I don't know, your character got blue hair now. I don't know. Like I have no idea what's gonna go happen.
Man.
Oh, Dr. Monster said one guy on Reddit claiming to be a game tester said that. Okay, yeah, all right. So yeah, that just as I thought. Take with a grain of salt. Like that would
You want to
actually
run
be
with that
real.
little rumor and make 800 videos about it?
Nah,
Like
that's why I didn't make a
crazy.
video on it.
Can you imagine?
I mean, listen, no disrespect to people who make those videos because at least they say that is a speculation,
Yeah. As long as you
but
have the disclaimer.
right. As per the channel here, React and Draw, there's just some things that I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like drawing anything on this, bro. Like, I don't feel like drawing anything even adjacent to it. Like, I don't. There's just some stuff I kind of don't care about. Like,
You
like
don't care
Snow
about the
White.
Mass Effect. What about DOS Effects? Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that band? A rap group? DOS Effects. They want effects. DOS
Is
Effects.
there any news on them?
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on, y'all. I'm about to let me have some fun here.
Do they have a podcast? Everybody's got a podcast.
What the heck is Dustborn Division Tour bundle? Dustborn got
Oh man.
DLC?
Yo, what
Ain't
is
no way,
that?
son.
Dustborn got the Vision to bundle. You
Wait,
mean like they sing songs and they're like this is like the CD.
yo, my guy, there's actually DLC of this game. Like, no, Dustborn. Let me see how many people playing right now. Whose managing these? Whose manages these?
83 people, man. The loyalists.
Huh?
8 in game.
Eight, eight. There's AP. Yo, which one? Who is playing this and filming it off of their OBS for content? Who?
Maybe it's the creators of the game and they just like leave the controllers like on 24 hours just so it doesn't go to zero, you know? They just log in and just like leave it dormant.
Maybe. I'm about to check all sorts of stuff. Hold on. What's the name
Also,
of
shout out
this?
to Gen X Gamer in the chat, for getting my DOS effects reference there. Like
Oh man.
had to be one. Gen X
Yeah.
gamer, of course, he's Gen X, so he
Yeah,
know about DOS
yeah.
effects. So,
That's
all
what
makes sense.
that got super recognition right there. Bro, how I forgot the name of the Star Wars game. What I wanted to check the players on that, but I've
It's always like when you pass the second hour, it gets it's when the older references come through.
oh yeah. That's when the old men come out. You know what I'm saying? What was the Star Wars game? Yeah, anybody remember what the name of
Chess says, with the 8 people, we need to find these people. They may need help. And the DLC content too. Marketing about to lose.
the First of all, Makani couldn't finish the game. My man's quit. They gifted it to him.
They gifted him that many he had to play.
So, first of all, that's his fault. That's his fault. I don't even care if he comes on and he sees this. My man said, if you raise, I forgot what the game is, like $30, I'll play Dustborn. And lo and behold, oh, I was even gonna put in money. I was gonna put in money, but then like they already had like reached the top. I was about to put in $5. Like, oh, you gonna play this game, brother? So yeah, you make a challenge, you better be ready to hold up to it.
It's true.
So he got up to, I forgot what section of the game, and
Yeah. He just said nope. He noped out.
yeah, he couldn't follow it through. Hey guys, you want to see how many players are on Concord?
Yeah. But Makini is trying to preserve his mental health.
It's not even listed. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess if some actually, you know what? No, let me see. See, I'm falling into the Makini trap because then if I say it, no, never mind.
Gotta do it.
No. I saw the ending to the game. It's really bad, bro. Like it's like.
This chat say, Our says, don't say the wrong thing in Dragon Age. React and draw. You got to do push-ups with your knees. True.
Pulling a bar.
Yeah. I guess it's a good workout. Everybody got to work out, but
I mean, I guess I don't.
But I don't know if getting people to do unnecessary workouts is like what gamers want. Like you got to know your demo.
Yeah, I don't know. The game is like that game is like beyond preachy. I was just like, what is this? This is weird. Like the whole game's vibe is weird. I'm just like, I don't
know. I think it's all CIA op, like really. I think
it gotta be
entertainment right here. That and the drones in New Jersey. It's all like some psyop by the man to see how much you'll comply.
Maybe. You never know.
Just laughing behind the scenes, making video games that are weird and throwing up, I don't know, drones in the sky, thinking it's aliens.
I mean, it got to be connected. Those drones got to be connected to Concord. Like seriously, I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mean
they
to
made
slam.
a $400 million game for 8 years, and in a week they removed it, and they don't want to talk about it anymore. It's like these things don't happen like in real life. I mean, like back in the day, if this happened, they'd be talking about it like gaming blogs for years. I mean, they do though. They do. They bring it up. They'll be like, "Hey, remember that?" But you never hear any ripple effects. Like back in the day, if some first of all, back in the old days, like in the 2000s, if a company was made for $400 million, allegedly $400 million, and it flopped, that would be like, I don't know, it would make the real news.
No facts.
Back in the 2000s, it wouldn't be on Tech TV or G4. It would be like on CNN, like breaking news. The economy is crippled by this video game full of strange looking individuals. Like, I think we need a loan from the IMF and the World Bank to keep the economy going. Like nowadays, it's just like $400 million, whatever. Just
so it's just 400 million. I heard about, who was I watching? I think I can't remember. I think I was watching this YouTuber Legendary Drops. And I could have, he was talking about some game. I don't know why I don't remember the game. It might be a Ubisoft game. That said that allegedly it made it up to about $600 to $800. Excuse me, not 600 to 800 million.
You say $800. That was
Yeah, can
funny.
you imagine? Yeah, I made a game for $600.
Man, it's crazy. 800 million?
Yeah, look, yeah, Skull and Bones, exactly. And I'm like,
What?
yeah, so some game called Skull and Bones.
Oh.
Allegedly,
So those are
single.
the people behind
Yeah, they the
scheme
ones who
to
making these
brainwash
these
us. Right?
atrocities. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can look this up real quick, y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up on here on the iPad because ain't no way. Like we're like we got to stop. It's getting to 1 billion. What are we doing? They need to cancel AAA games, bro. Like or something because this is not healthy.
AAA games are getting weird. Like with this,
Someone's game budget. Like, and I'm assuming everybody saw the Game Awards, right?
oh yeah, that was interesting. It was like AAA. All the games at the Game Awards seem to blend into one. Like there's a lot of like you're on an alien planet, alien invasions running at you in the dark. All
Yeah,
very similar. And then Astrobot wins at the end. I didn't even. What is this?
I think that's is that a PS5 exclusive? I don't know
Yeah,
much about Astrobot. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on PC now. Whoops, sorry. This one I was gonna Skull and Bone. Here we go. From what this website is called opencritic.com. Not sure how.
interesting.
Said
Right
a
on.
report suggests Skull and Bones cost Ubisoft $850 million.
Whoa, that's real. That's wild. Is George Bush in
You put him in right now. The secret society. You got the game costs a triple. Look, I'm not gonna go into this now. I am planning at some points in time to make an Ubisoft video, and the only reason I haven't is because there is so much information on there. What seems to be upcoming downfall that I literally can't keep track. I every week is something new. And if you keep up with people like Endymion and Smash, it's just like, wait, what happened this week? And I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'll wait until Assassin's Creed Shadow drops on Black History Month. Where is a month
it?
where we'll also review all the best Martin Luther King memes.
That's true. Those are always a good time.
Yeah, but AI is getting even worse. Hold on, my bad. Let me. Since a quadruple A game, quadruple A. Hold on,
Quadruple. It's a lot of
no,
drupals. Oh yeah,
they gotta stop.
it must end.
They gonna go bankrupt, bro. They can't keep doing this. Said PC Master Race. Gen X Gamer. You know what's funny? I got to the PC Master Race by mistake. I was going to get a PS5. I just held out so long because there wasn't anything I really wanted to play. Like,
Dang.
yeah, there wasn't. I mean, oh, Spider-Man 2 was coming out, and then I don't know. I lost interest in that, and then there wasn't anything except what's that game that's been in development for a while? Lost Soul Aside, but I think that's multi-platform, so that doesn't count. And then there was like Stellar Blade, and there was some. Oh, and Final Fantasy 16. Those were the only two games that I said, yeah, I'll play it on PS5, and I'm not going to spend $500 to play two games. And those games are coming to PC anyway. As a matter of fact, Final Fantasy 16 is already out for PC. So I had to get another PC to, keep streaming and making videos. And I was like, wait a minute. This thing could play some games. I got a good enough graphics card. And now I'm just part of the PC world now. I will never get a PS5. Will I get a PS6? I don't know. Either that or I'll just get another graphics card and a motherboard and call it a day. But I don't think I'll
So,
need one for a while.
yeah, do you want to do the showcase?
Yeah, I guess we might as well do the
Yeah.
showcase. Hold on.
While Sean boots up the showcase
Mm-hmm.
on his supercomputer.
Actually, I'm doing the showcase off my iPad, but
If you haven't already, like the video.
yes,
Helps
yes,
us in the
yes.
algo. If you like the video, you can help us become, I don't know, real people like in this world. We're making real big hustler moves, big money moves in this world, bro. Movers and shakers, we can be the trendsetters and the, the top 10 influencer list from Hollywood Reporter. We can jump to the top and beat all these little Gen Z kids with the broccoli haircut, but
That's a tall order, man. Beating them broccoli haircut kids.
yeah, they're pretty ambitious people.
Is the last boss like Skippity Toilet? It's like,
Possibly,
yeah,
possibly, you know.
I figured.
So if you put that like button in, yo, who knows where? Sean's going to the top. He's getting out of the hood. No more government cheese. He can like upgrade to Velveeta officially. I don't know if they still have Velveeta. I'm just like,
Yeah, they do. I think. No, I'm pretty sure they do.
yeah.
But I
He
don't
can
know
at least
with.
get a chopped cheese. He can at least go to
I mean,
get
with
himself
inflation, chopped cheese is questionable now.
That's true.
I don't know who lived in New York who had a chopped cheese. Brina, when was the last time you had a chopped cheese?
Get out the hood. I can expand my CD collection from DOS Effects and
Right.
T90s rap albums that they've acquired.
Claire said, "Forget government cheese. I want that BLM donation." They had a donation recently. I can't keep up with them. Did someone donate to them? Let me get this up right here. Boom. Believe the last thing we saw. So this right here, guys, is from our Discord. Um, so in the Discord, we have a section called Post Your Art. So we got people that submit their artworks and whatever they're working on, and whenever we get to stream, we just showcase it. So we're gonna check some of these pieces out. And here we have Coal Dust says decided to finish the witch design. I liked how it turned out. It's a witch character. Looks like she's got
Cool.
some kind of like monster gauntlet thing. It's pretty interesting. And a horn coming through her eye. That's some body horror for you. I looked up
Very
one
cool.
horror thing on my YouTube, and now I got like a bunch of horror suggestions. All because I like looked up the story of mouthwashing.
But that's cool. What else we got?
We got Derek right here. Malice. To my beloved Trickster. It's dated the 9th of this month.
This is like a cat person or something.
I think so.
Interesting. This is like for I know Derek, he's been in the Discord before, of course, and he's doing his vampire comic book.
Mm.
So maybe this is like, I don't know, an offshoot. It's like the Morrigan of his universe.
Oh, maybe.
We'll see. Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe. Dante Christ is always coming in with the commissions, the Dragon Ball style commissions. I didn't find out what
Also,
artists he's working with. It's pretty cool.
yeah, looks like a banner for something.
Oh, wait, what the
Membership
heck?
block. Oh,
No, what happened? Oh, it's going straight into a YouTube video. That's why.
okay.
What?
But guys, if you want to join the Discord, the link's in the description, so you can check out whatever video this is. But awesome, yeah, Dante Crisis doing cool thumbnails for YouTube
Pizza.
videos.
Now I
That's
feel like
what's
eating
up.
pizza, but it's too late to eat pizza.
All right, we
Hold
got
us
a
here. It's a 30-minute artwork. After the timer went off, I decided to add a bit more. I like this character right here. It's like got
It's
a
like a
bird
bird,
head. My man got
the
a
Uzi.
yeah. He's not playing games.
Interesting. It's like a prompt, like a Mad Libs prompt or something. Can you draw
Right,
a man with a bird head with an Uzi?
right.
Win the challenge on DeviantArt comment section or something.
Right.
Makes sense. Very cool. Very cool. Very creative. Let's see. We got
Uh,
Fallout fan art.
no, I don't know if
No?
this is another Dante Crisis video.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he just had it in the wrong section. I think it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Never
don't know.
mind.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
To
cool.
do a little moderation. Let's see. So
This
we
is
have Derek here.
Derek got a comic page, boy.
Oh yeah, this is the stuff here. This is the stuff that we need. We need new art, guys, and new comic creations, all of us included. So this comic page here has
Looks
who's
like a
on? What's going on here?
look like a cybernetic type of monster is busting through the wall of a building or something.
That's cool. This is like yeah, a different side from Derek. I remember he's doing the horror thing, and it seems like more of a sci-fi thing. This is pretty
He's got a
legit.
sci-fi thing going on here.
Oh, yeah, it's giving me like the vibes from like Image Comics from like the 90s and stuff, like the 10th Tony
Right.
Daniel kind of stuff. So that's kind of cool.
And here we
I'm
got
digging it. Brina
Rena.
doing
The
Brina is in
she
the
is doing
chat right now doing Jeff the Land Shark
she's doing
art.
a color study, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you did. Looks good. Looks.
That's the original here on the side, and then it's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's pretty crisp.
What brush we using to render?
It's-
Brina works specifically in Clip Studio, unlike my Neanderthal self. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
He's
just.
working on a Fisher Price Etch a Sketch app.
Here's Makani. Makani. I already know what this is. He so I think he's gonna post some more down. So I'll wait till we get to that.
Okay.
Uh, official
This
and mine.
is.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yep,
okay, that's
that
dope.
was pretty. Is almost the same. I can't tell the difference. It's good. It's like the studying prevailed. You get the A+ in the style
Study
study. The
straight up.
professor, you're going head of the class.
Yo,
Howard Hessman and them.
if this game gets any more popular and they make a plushie of Jeff, it's gonna sell crazy. There you go. That's what he was drawing.
Oh, this is like his version of that character.
Yeah, he decided to give
Intergalactic.
her some here.
It's kind of crazy that like Intergalactic did not have the Beastie Boys song Intergalactic. It had the Pet Shop Boys song. Like, I guess they didn't want to be too obvious on brand. With like, I mean,
Yeah, that would have been it. Would have been too much. Now, this, I don't know. It's funny. Like I think everybody on the internet has said everything they wanted to say about Intergalactic.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, the character doesn't look traditional, and what is this? And I mean, admittedly, it doesn't really look like a character I want to play as. But forget all of that. And maybe I'll do a small video on this. I don't know. Yeah, the trailer's boring, y'all. Like,
Yeah, there wasn't like enough hooks to be like, because this is like this is gonna be one of those titles where they're like, oh, this is interesting or whatever. This is a game. It's a game. I don't know if it's interesting, but it's a game.
mm-hmm.
And then they're gonna be like, how much this cost? Oh, I don't know, $500 million, $200 million, whatever.
Like nothing
You're gonna
happened.
be like that for this? Like, it's not much of a hook. It's like she's sitting there, answers the phone, the video phone. It's like one with an iPad. She puts on a CD player and then she blasts off in the sky. And it's like, okay, well, what makes this cool?
You know what's funny? Like the day, I think it was like a day or two after, and I was just
Yeah.
like, I could make a video on this, but it's so boring. And then it was funny because Jarrell of Sun Grand Studios, he made a video reacting to it, and the whole video he just spent. He doesn't say anything in the video. He's just bored and fidgeting and doing other stuff. And drinking coffee. It was hilarious because I was like, that's exactly how I felt. Oh, it's more land shark stuff. By the way,
Very
it took
cool.
about 2 hours to do that Jeff study.
Because you gotta like, I don't know, calculate like where am I off and where's the color and
Right.
a lot of staring at the screen. But it's still good. This is legit. Like
Oh, and this is another one for Brina, the
the
giant.
giant. This is an original story. And like
Um,
it's looking cool. I like this.
so, Power says, don't forget the product placement. Yeah, they had the product placement. All right,
Oh,
this.
that's right, yeah. I understand it. It was just like there was no real storyline told. It was an original looking. It just and it had product placement. Like if another studio put out that trailer, they'd be like, okay, next.
Right.
But since it has the names like Naughty Dog and all this now, whatever. So we have here Squirrel Girl by
Squirrel Girl
Makani.
from Makani right now. Here, accentuating all her stuff right now.
It looks good. It looks like he knows the proper shapes and how to.
By the way, y'all, if you were on the was it the last stream that we did that I started Squirrel Girl?
Yeah,
Yeah, I finished the Squirrel Girl. I have not posted it anywhere yet. It's gonna
right.
be in
But
a. It should be in an upcoming video, but yeah, I.
correct.
Squirrel Girl is finished. Oh, Brina's going ham now.
Yo, Pete, this
Yo, Brina,
Pete Bree. This is Spider-Man.
she's
This is wild.
Brina doing
This is
too.
like official looking stuff. This is like what is this a style study of Marvel Rivals or is this like both of them hers?
No, I think this one is hers over here.
Still crazy though. Like the art is like it's the same.
First of all, I'm gonna let you know something right now. See how they got these little like tech textures in here,
Yeah.
and then Brina had the audacity to get something similar. I wouldn't even know where to find that.
Yeah, I
I
figure there's like got to be some texture, like some tech texture brush that they slap on there.
I'll be so
They
cooked.
probably find a way to like curve it so it fits, rounds out the leg and stuff.
All right,
What else we got?
we got Cold Dust. Got a guy
The
here. Anonymous
dragons
commission.
sneaking up on
Is he
some
sneaking up on
dude.
him, or is he leading the dragon? Maybe the dragon is his.
Oh, we have to investigate. You have to ask Cold Dust.
And last but not least,
It's Bree saying, "I'm trying." LOL.
she's taking her own character and adding the color style from Marvel Rivals.
That's cool. You gotta steal. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, I
from the
encourage all of
greats.
that.
In art, not life, but in art.
Right. Oh yeah.
And called learning. Okay. But all right, great. Yeah. So cool showcase.
There you go.
Thanks for everybody who participated in the showcase. If you're an artist and you would like to showcase your art in the showcase, check the link in the description. You'll find the link to the Discord. It's in the poster art section, and you know what to do.
Harv guy says 10 seconds of gameplay at the end, but half of it was powering the sword. Oh, for Galactic, man, this one was a snooze. I was just like, yo, bro, like, what is, yo, Neil. Also, it's funny, like they're trying to compare him to Hideo Kojima, and I'm like, no. First, let me count on the times like Hideo Kojima upset me. Metal Gear Solid 2 when he did the bait and switch with Raiden. Which is funny because
Mm-hmm.
Raiden became one of the coolest characters in the series, like after the fact. But that first outing was just kind of like, what are we doing?
Good
Uh
point.
Metal Gear Solid 5, which I will not spoil, but that ending threw me all the way off.
I feel you.
And then like I just had to kind of live with it. But nothing threw anybody off more than like Last of Us 2, bro. So when they saying he's the next Hideo Kojima, I'm like, nah, son, we're not doing this today. Even on Death Stranding settings, which I played the first one and it was kind of but it still has mad cool imagery though.
That's true.
There's
Yeah, point there,
nothing in
Chief.
Intergalactic that made me feel like I like really wanted to go cop this game, and I'm obviously not going to buy it. Well, show of hands, is anybody in chat buying Intergalactic? Don't see a one hand.
You see no hands. So, so anyway, so you're drawing this Superman,
Yeah, this was an old sketch actually.
but it looks
Like,
good.
do I have the original? Like, how did it originally looked? Let me see.
Is that a hand from Harp Guy? Is he saying he's gonna get intergalactic? No, no.
Oh yeah, this is how it originally looks.
Can't tell what that emoji is. Is that a roach? I can't tell what that is.
I think it's a grasshopper.
Oh, okay.
It
It's a
said,
cricket. Oh, it's a cricket. Yes.
oh,
Oh, okay.
oh, there you go. Said the clearest person. Hell no. Give her Debbie Allen Jerry curls, then you may get a perhaps. The funny part is like the he said he was inspired by this man said he was inspired by Akira and Cowboy Bebop, and I'm like, oh word. I mean, yeah, when she had the CDs picking out the CD player picking out the CDs and like yeah, that was like Akira. I'm like yeah, I get it, but Akira was cool though. Like
Yeah, no, man. Like, if they want an '80s vibe, like, they should make it a real '80s vibe. They make them look like how people looked in the '80s, like
yeah,
'80s hairdo and '80s clothes, and at least like the clothes they would wear in sci-fi movies in the '80s.
right.
Kind of, I guess, leather and neon.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know when that game's supposed to come out. Matter of fact, before I get off here, I'm gonna look that up. When's this game coming out?
Clarence says you're inspired by the 1980s, and it's a black woman. Guess what? It's the Jerry curls like Debbie Allen or Neon Dion Sanders.
Oh God, I was a teen during the '80s, so I'm offended by Intergalactic. And man, I feel you. I was a kid, not teen, but I was definitely a kid during the '80s. So I'm looking at this like, huh? Like, what do you
Yeah, dude. You
like,
know,
Neil?
this world doesn't make sense anymore. Like, if you were a teen at the '80s, that means you really remember the '80s. So
Facts.
like now must seem like bizarre to you. Like this reality here, it's like gotta be crazy compared to the '80s.
Yeah, it don't make any sense. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, it don't make any sense. When is this game's release? Oh, I think they said 2026.
Hey, if you were a teen in the '80s, that means that you remember when Colonel Ty was black in Battlestar Galactica, the original one. But you know what? I recently, like, I watched the Battlestar Galactica show.
Hmm.
It was on somewhere like Tubi or one of these places, and I liked it. I thought it was cool. I thought the remake was all right. Some of it was kind of annoying. Like, some of the characters were like kind of annoying, but it was pretty cool. And Colonel Ty, he was white, and he was fine. Like,
You know,
I don't know. Maybe the
some
race
some
swaps,
swaps can work.
yeah, you know,
Not often though. Not often.
yeah, not often. Like, what's funny? When I saw the Batman and I saw like Commissioner Gordon was like, it was Jeffrey Wright.
Hmm.
I was like, it's okay. Like,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's Jeffrey Wright.
I mean, they could do that with Commissioner Gordon. You can't do that with like Batman.
Nah, I don't think so. It's like that doesn't
Bruce
matter.
Wayne.
Yeah, you can't do that.
If
I mean, yeah,
anybody
you
comes
can't.
to
That
see
matters.
this,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Well, go ahead.
If anybody comes to see this stream later, I'm not talking about Batwing. Okay, Batwing is black. Okay,
Batman.
like
So many
I
bad
don't even know if
characters.
anybody cares about Batwing, but whatever. Bruce Wayne. They always try to flirt with this idea like yo, we need the black Bruce Wayne and the black Clark Kent. I'm like, no, no, we don't.
Right.
Stop it. Like, imagine making the black Clark Kent and then Mr. Terrific is still in the movie. It's gonna be weird. It's just like,
So
wait,
true.
like what? What are we
Harv
doing?
guy says Boomer was also a black man, but changed to an Asian woman. Oh, that's true. That's true. So I guess like in Battle Galactica, they just like hit a button and they just mixed up all the races.
Maybe.
Maybe that's the way to make it fair when they do the swaps.
Yeah,
They
just
just
make it.
hit the button and wherever it lands.
I mean, that's what a lot of people were saying in my thread on the the black anime edits. I'm like, well, if one thing is fair to turn this way, then it should be fair to turn the other way. And I'm like, yeah,
Just the way it is. I'm just saying.
I'm
Can
just
you
say
imagine?
no, but wait a minute. I'm like, no, 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 no.
Fair is fair.
There's no but wait nothing. Like just you gotta accept it the other way too. You start the mess now, you gotta like see it in everything now.
So true.
Like
Anyway,
what
guys,
Equalizer. I guess like Equalizer was okay. Denzel.
it's Denzel. I don't know what the rules are. I guess like if you're like super duper famous, then whatever. Like
Yeah, nobody
no one
complains about
cares.
Denzel. Like you swap somebody into Denzel, it's like, well, it was Denzel though. Like I'm like, it's
True.
like
They did complain though when Scarlett Johansson was in Ghost in the Shell. They did complain about that.
yeah. I still haven't seen that movie.
But that movie's very Japanese. Like Ghost in the Shell is like very Japanese. I
Was
don't
her?
really know. I don't really
I
care.
think I asked you this before. Was her name?
No, I think they called her something else. They didn't
So
call
she
her
was not
Motoko
Kusanagi.
Kusanagi. No, but I think like they tried to say like she was a robot and like she was once like an Asian
Okay.
robot or person. I can't remember. Like I don't know what they were trying to do with that movie. It was directed by the guy who did The Crow. So what do you want? The new
Who?
Crow, not the old Crow.
Before we even get out of here, you know what that movie I sometimes think about that I love that I feel like everyone, to my knowledge, was probably swapped, even though I didn't read the manga. Oh my goodness, how I forget the name of the freaking movie? Tom Cruise.
What about him?
That was what I was about to say is like real specific. I was about to say Tom Cruise fighting the aliens. That's like 15 movies. Oh my goodness, give me a second.
Tom what Edge of Tomorrow?
There you go.
Yeah, it was a manga. It wasn't a manga. I guess it was a manga. It was a novel, and it also became a manga later.
Yeah,
And then I guess they made the movie.
right.
So I guess it's like an adaptation. So yeah, he basically changed it to Tom Cruise, whoever his character's name was,
I'm
like
guessing they
Japanese
changed the whole
character.
cast.
Yeah. It was a pretty good
But
movie.
yeah, no, I like that movie. So anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up and get up out of here. So we have some videos we're planning. There's a lot of stuff going on. That's why, there's not one yet, but there will be soon. And don't hold me to this, but either before the year's over or right after the new year has begun, we got to do a 2024 wrap up because 2024 was kind of hilarious.
Yeah, it was really hilarious.
Like between Sushi Squad and Concord and Dustborn and the Borderlands movie and the Crow movie and the 8 million things that I cannot remember right now. Unknown Nine and like yeah, there's a lot of ridiculous stuff in the entertainment world to talk about. I'm sure there was ridiculous stuff in the real world to talk about, but I can't remember them all because it's too blistering. Aliens underwater? We never talked about that. No,
It's true.
the government
Drones
said
in
it
New
was aliens
Jersey.
underwater. Yeah, the drones in New
Yeah.
Jersey. I don't know what's going on. Like, you know, all of that. Oh man. Anyway, y'all, we will see you soon. I'll let you know when I'll post up what you call it. I'll post up a community post or something, and we'll have a new video as soon as possible. And like I said, I'm gearing to have a video on the new race edit debacle. I just have to, like I said, it was probably going to be a more positive video than, not like my last video was negative to me, to be honest, because the only negative people, the people wishing people harm for skin tones is kind of crazy. Anyway, um, thanks for tuning in. Drop a like out in the way if you didn't already, and we will see y'all soon. Peace out.
Peace.